Student Scholarship Speech Contest. But first, we are privileged to have a keynote speaker, Todd Smith of the Mayflower Club, our host club here this evening, who competed recently in the Division C International Speech Contest. Todd is the president of the Mayflower Toastmasters Club. He's worked as an investment portfolio manager in the Wealth Management Division of SunTrust for the past 18 years. He earned a degree in economics from Florida International University and a master's of business administration at the University of Miami. Todd is a certified financial planner, a certified trust and financial advisor, and holds the Chartered Financial Analyst designation. He's been a Toastmaster for only 2 years. Please welcome our keynote speaker speaking on the topic, Shuffling a Path to Prosperity, Toastmaster Todd Smith.
My back hurts and my muscles ache. It's 93 degrees in the middle of June in Miami. I've been digging this ditch all morning and I'm only halfway done. I left my work gloves on the kitchen counter this morning as I rushed out the front door and jumped into my neighbor's pickup truck to catch a ride to work. This blister on my thumb is killing me, and I think it's starting to tear open. My sunburned skin is covered in a disgusting combination of dirt, sweat, and dust. I'm absolutely miserable, and I hate this job. Maybe my mother's right. Maybe I should go to college. When I was 17, I was facing 2 options for my future. I could either buckle down, study hard, and go to college, or continue down the path I was on and spend the rest of my life working construction. My mother told me over and over again that education is the key to prosperity. But in high school, I earned poor grades, was unmotivated, and lazy. The odds of me going to college were about the same as winning the lottery. But my mother was savvy. Without my consent, she had arranged for me to work at a neighbor's construction company for half the summer. So I would learn to appreciate the value of a hard day's work. That first day on the job, my assignment was to dig a ditch, 3 feet deep by 10 feet long. At the time, I only weighed 132 pounds, soaking wet. So a 3 by 10 ditch was like digging the Panama Canal as far as I was concerned. I can't even remember what that ditch was for, but it took me all day to finish. And that would only be the first of many ditches I would dig that summer. I dug ditch after ditch after ditch. Ironically, that first assignment was on the campus of the local community college. So as I dug, I watched students going to class, carrying their books, smiling and walking with purpose in their step. And here I was, dirty, sweaty, exhausted, hot, and miserable. When I got home from work that first day, I told my mother I'm quitting this job. But she said, no way. She said that we had made a commitment to our neighbor and that we couldn't break that promise. She did take that opportunity, however, to remind me that education is the key to prosperity. Fortunately, I had to work that construction job for half the summer. I would spend the other half in summer school because I failed 11th grade algebra. Not only did I fail, I earned the lowest grade in the class. I never studied and hardly ever turned in my homework. My mother even offered to hire a math tutor, but I wasn't interested. You see, my mother never had the opportunity to pursue her education. As a matter of fact, no one in my family had gone to college. But my mother saw the potential in me that I hadn't recognized yet. So she was understandably disappointed in me for my lack of effort. And that really bothered me. That was a brutal summer, but it was a turning point in my life. After working a lousy construction job and having to repeat math in summer school, I finally understood that my mother was right, that education is the key to prosperity. Fast forward 1 year from that point in time, I remember my mother taking me to the registrar's office at that same community college where I had dug ditches the summer before. I was enrolling in my freshman year and would make the dean's list my very first semester. Fast forward another 4 years. I remember my mother with tears in her eyes as she watched me walk across the stage at graduation. I had earned a bachelor's degree in economics. Fast forward 2 more years. I remember my mother congratulating me as I showed her my diploma. I had just earned a master's degree in business administration. Today, I'm happy to say that my back doesn't hurt and my muscles don't ache. It's a cool 72 degrees in my office at the bank. I haven't dug a ditch in over 25 years. And now I'm the one teaching my children that education is the key to prosperity. Mr. Contest Master.
Thank you, Todd, for those inspirational thoughts. Excellent. And I'm sure the 8 contestants who are here this evening would prefer college to digging ditches as well. Do I have an amen on that? Amen.